more health and happiness betide my liege than can my care-tuned tongue deliver him.
Mine ear is open and my heart prepared. The worst is worldly loss thou canst unfold. Says my kingdom lost? Why, 'twas my care. And what loss is it to be rid of care? Strive Bolingbroke to be as great as we, greater he shall not be. Revolt our subjects, that we cannot mend. They break their faith to God as well as us. Cry woe, destruction, ruin and decay. The worst is death, and death will have his day.
Glad am I that your highness is so armed to bear the tidings of calamity. Like an unseasonable stormy day, so high above his limits swells the rage of Bolingbroke, covering your fearful land with hard, bright steel, and hearts harder than steel. Whitebeards have armed their thin and hairless scalps against thy majesty. Boys with women's voices strive to speak big and clap their female joints and stiffen unwieldy arms against thy crown. Both young and old rebel, and all goes worse than I have power to tell.
What is become of Bushy? Where is Green? If we prevail, their heads shall pay for it. I warrant they have made peace with Bolingbroke.
Peace have they made with him indeed, my lord.
Oh, villains! Vipers! Damned without redemption! Dogs easily want to fawn on any man! Snakes in my heart blood warmed that sting my heart! Judas is each one worse than Judas! Could they make peace? Terrible hell make war upon their spotted souls for this!
Again, uncurse their souls. Their peace is made with heads, not with hands.
Are Bushy and Green dead?
Aye. Both of them at Lancaster lost their heads.
Where's the Duke, my father, with his power?
No matter where. Of comfort no man speak. Let's talk of graves. Of worms. And epitaphs. Make dust our paper, and with rainy eyes write sorrow on the bosom of the earth. Let's choose executors and talk of wills. And yet not so. For what can we bequeath save our deposed bodies to the ground? Our lands, our lives, and all are Bolingbroke's. And nothing can we call our own but death. And that small model of the barren earth which serves as paste and cover to our bones. For God's sake, let us sit upon the ground. And tell sad stories of the death of kings. How some have been deposed, some slain in war, some haunted by the ghosts they have deposed, some poisoned by their wives, some sleeping killed, all murdered. For within the hollow crown that rounds the mortal temples of a king keeps death his court. And there the antic sits, scoffing his state and grinning at his pomp, allowing him a breath, a little scene to monarchize, be feared and kill with looks, infusing him with self and vain conceit, as if this flesh which walls about our life were brass impregnable. And humoured thus, comes at the last and with a little pin bores through his castle wall, and farewell, king. Cover your heads, and mock not flesh and blood with solemn reverence. Throw away respect, tradition, form and ceremonious duty. For you have but mistook me all this while. I live with bread like you. Feel want, taste grief, need friends. Subjected thus, how can you say to me I am a king?
My lord, wise men ne'er sit and wail their woes, but presently prevent the ways to wail.
My father hath the power. Inquire of him, and learn to make a body of a limb.
Thou chidest me well. Proud Bolingbroke, I come! The change blows with thee for our day of doom. An easy task it is to win our own. Say, Scroop, where lies our uncle with his power? Speak sweetly, man, although thy looks be sour.
Men judge by the complexion of the sky, the state and inclination of the day. So may you by my dull and heavy eye. My tongue hath but a heavier tale to say. I play the torturer by small and small to lengthen out the worst that must be spoken. Your Uncle York is joined with Bolingbroke, and all your northern castles yielded up, and all your southern gentlemen in arms upon his party.
Thou hast said enough. Beshrew thee, cousin, which didst lead me forth. Of that sweet way I was into despair! What say you now? What comfort have we now? By heaven, I'll hate him everlastingly that bids me be of comfort any more. Go to Flint Castle, where I'll pine away. A king woe's slave shall kingly woe obey.
My lord, one word!
He does me double wrong that wounds me with the flatteries of his tongue. Discharge my followers! Let them hence away! From Richard's night to Bolingbroke's fair day.